Okay, very good, Anna. Thank you for agreeing to do our little interview here. So we
My
are
pleasure.
6 weeks from doing your image lift, your laser image lift, and your upper eyelids, and a little bit of the Botox. So how did things turn out for you?
Everything's turned out really great. I've had a lot of positive responses. My brother saw him yesterday. He was overwhelmed. He couldn't believe the difference. So that was great. He had, seen me just the day of surgery and not since then. So fantastic.
Very good. And just because you're talking about your results, I'm going to show here what a great result you've got here. And you see the difference in your before and after with the laser resurfacing. And you look good from virtually every angle here, where you see the tightening of the jawline and the texture of your skin and looks so natural. Your upper eyelids did real well. And so what other kind of response have you received from people?
Like I said, I'm still getting out there. I haven't really seen a lot of people, but for me personally, I've always had acne scars. And to feel like, I have much smoother skin, it's an amazing difference. And those scars over time have only gotten worse. And so I can honestly say this is the best skin I've ever had. The best.
Good for you.
So I'm very happy.
Awesome. And you mentioned your guy friend. What was his response?
He couldn't. He was my guy friend. My boyfriend. He's amazed. He loves it. Just loves it.
Awesome.
And he could tell. So it's been a great experience for me.
Very good. How long had you been thinking about having something done?
Oh, it's been 2 or 3 years,
Yeah.
and I've actually seen a lot of people, and I was really did a lot of thinking. And I had actually come to you, and then moved to Atlanta and saw a slew of doctors in Atlanta, but I was more comfortable with what you talked to me about. So I was very happy to come back down from Atlanta to do the procedure here.
Very good.
And I'm back again, and I'm going to be back again.
Well, we're glad you came too. And now, did you get a chance to read our book?
Yes, I did read the book.
What did you think about the book?
I think the book is fantastic too. It really was helpful to me, and it seemed that you put so much effort into explaining everything, not just the physical side, but the psychological side of things, and that was really important to me. In all the different interviews I did with doctors, I always came back to you.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. It was a good resource, and we've been getting a very positive response from that.
Yeah, it's great.
And so, you were thinking about this for about 2 to 3 years, but something was stopping you. What was it that was stopping you from having it done?
Well, there were a lot of changes going on in my life. I went from being married to unmarried, and then, financial thinking about things. And when I finally made a decision to move, and I wanted to make that change, and having that amount of downtime, I saved so that I could have a little bit of downtime.
Sure.
So
good.
That's why.
You found the right time for you.
Yes.
And so you're in a new phase in your life. And you mentioned you're going to see your ex-husband soon.
Yeah.
Does this give you more confidence to face situations?
It does. It really does. I have no idea. I don't know what he's going to say. This is going to be a really interesting meeting.
Well, you look great.
Thank you very much.
You really
I
look
feel
amazing.
it's really been a boost. And this is, I'm transitioning from leaving a 16, I had a job here 16 years, going to Atlanta. I wanted to freshen my look, and so I can get started. I'm a very, strong, energetic person. I wanted my face to reflect that. So I feel like it does, and I appreciate it very much.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. And so we have a lot of people that are on the fence, and they're considering, should I do it or shouldn't I? What would you tell someone like that who's just not sure what to do?
I would say, to look at that, but it took me, I'm the slowest thinking person in the world. But once I jumped on and I said, this is a change for me, this is something I want to do, then and I'm happy I've done it. So I'd say if somebody's got the time, you've got the finances to do it for yourself. I, for so many years, didn't do anything for myself. And this time I did, and I'm so happy I did.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You really
Very
look
happy.
great.